Do you know what's funny is when you go to like a gun shop, especially a local gun shop, and they have some of the coolest stuff in there. For me, I have a local gun shop. It is fantastic. They have like actually high end, Desert Eagles and Chopper Rhinos and all sorts of stuff. They've got PSA AKs. They got everything. Like they got a little bit of everything, and it's a small store. And then there's another store that's owned that it's not too big either, and they had two Lynx bullpup 50 cows because a guy goes there apparently and he orders this stuff because he's buddies with the guy that owns the store as his personal FFL guy that he goes to. How do you have the money to get two Lynx 50 cows for one thing? And for another, how are these two small stores, which I love them by the way, I'm not complaining. The guys that work there, I know both of them, they're fantastic at each of these stores. But the one that's further from me has the most absurd Bubba bullshit I have ever seen. And they're a humongous store. I mean, like, they dwarf the other two stores put together are not even close to even half of this other store that is humongous. But yet, it's got Bubba guns. I literally had one guy in there try to sell me an SKS that was mocked up to look like a Dragonov, to which I told him that is not a Dragonov, and he got very upset with me. And then I started looking at some of the guns that they had bought and they were reselling. They had guns that had so much rust on them. I don't even know if they would be functional, let alone would I want to fire one. They had a high point with JB welded a laser sight on the bottom, and JB welded a red dot on top. But it was JB welded in a way that you could not change the batteries in both the laser or the red dot. And of course, they had to put an extended mag in the high point because at that point, why not? And I want to know when they were buying that to resell, who the hell did they think was going to buy it? Because it wasn't going to be me. Is the option between over $700 for a used high point that has been JB welded to hell and back by Bubba Jr., or going to the small gun store that has a police resale 38 special from like one of the old ones from like the 70s? It's a clear option of which one I'm going to choose.